What's up, Otter Gang? Alex O Crypto here with your daily market update. How are we all doing? We got the memes. Today we're doing a little dance. I actually was doing this move and I pulled my back out. We won't talk about that. Thank you to Dave Digital for giving the tomato sauce. We got the sauce, not like Frankie Candles. Frankie, he's got the mafiosa sauce, but we got the other sauce, so we'll be all right over here. And how is everybody doing tonight and this morning? We haven't had much movement as expected, as we said in yesterday's video. We've had some sideways action, taking a look at Bitcoin right now, and where have we been? We want to get back up into this range, right? I'm not going to say anything, but I called 15.4, and I have proof that I called 15.4 as being the bottom. Anyways, it's written back in August, but that doesn't matter. Where are we today? What levels can we expect? What is going on with these markets, and where are we going to go? I said fake out. What did I mean by fake out? Well, you know me. I zoom into these charts, and I pull fibs, I pull levels, just like I do every single day, and I get excited to come to the charts with a fresh mind and ready to execute with some courage, some risk management, and all those things. So where did I start? Well, I started today, and I zoomed right in, and guess what? We got a bit lucky, and we got up at the perfect time to enter the charts after having a fresh coffee and restarting the day. We got into a nice couple of trades today. Now, we have two trades in the profits, but we'll talk about this a little lately. What has happened? Let's turn on our levels so that we can see everything that we've got going on here. Now, it's Sunday for me. It's Sunday. It's Sunday morning for you guys. So I'm going to tell you from the future. Australia, we had a great Sunday. Sunday was good. Had a roast dinner, and made some profitable trades. So I'm expecting a good Sunday for you guys. Market close, weekly close. So what happened? Well, guess what? We got a little dumperelli, right? So what did I do this morning at 10 a.m.? I was like, we're coming down to the bottom of the range. Can we wick down? Can we get some confluence here? So what did I do? I looked at my levels. I looked at my high. This was my high from last. Look, this is at 3 a.m. in the morning for me. I'm sleeping like a baby, but I see we're coming down. So we're in a downtrend, right? I wake up right around this yellow X. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a wick down. Where is this wick down going to be? Well, I had my level set from the previous day. So I pull a fibs from the low here to the high here that I had, right? And boom, bango, look at that. The 786 pops up and we have confluence, my friends. Well, we had this line marked out, but we also had the 786. And just so you know, if we have a heavy movement down, we get a yellow X that's showing on the 12. What do we have on the 8? I like to check the 8 as well. We had 2 yellow X's. We checked the 5. What do we have? We have blood diamonds, right? So we got confluence all throughout that we're supposed to be going lower. But guess what? We got a heavy level of support here because we have this marked out. We have 2 bottoms here, and we have low volume, right? If I pull up the volume over here and I go to my volume, oops, I missed that one. If I go to my volume, I can see that bingo bango that we did not have a lot of volume. Boom, move up, a lot of volume, move down, half the volume. So I know we're not going anywhere, right? We're not getting these massive volume wicks. Like when we look here, the volume just disappears into the wick, mate. You know what I mean? I'm Canadian. I'm saying mate. That's how crazy this is. Okay, so we pull the fibs. We get the 786. Guess what? I got into the Bitcoin trade a lot higher than this. I got in at 33 because I pulled from the golden pocket. So I get into the one on the 30 at 33, and then I got into the one down here on Ethereum. Now, the Ethereum trade has been a lot more juicier for me, right? So I got in on the Ethereum right down here at 12.64, I believe. I don't want to pull up my my folder with all my stuff in it, but I guarantee you it's the truth. I'll post it in the Frankie Discord. It's been there, and that's where we got in. So we got in there. We got the beautiful. What do we like to look for? The beautiful bull divs. These beautiful divs and exhaustion coming up and bringing us back up. Now this has been a long play out. It's been a long, drawn out, slow. Look, you can see the volume here. It's very, very minuscule, right? Just to get back up to where? To right here. And guess what would line up with this? So now I was out with the missus having a nice dinner, but you can pull fibs from here and back down. I guarantee you're going to have a 786 again. Oh my God, look at this. We're right in between the two. So you could have got in here. I would have gotten in on the re-entry just for confluence and confirmation, just to make sure that we were actually heading down, and now we've been heading back down. Now, I've taken profits along the way. I took a profit halfway through and a profit at the top. I'm pretty happy with today, considering I haven't had much of a movement, right? We've had a total movement of exactly, what do we got? We got 1.2%. You know, as a degen trader, I only went 44% with these, but normally, you know, if you go with a bit of more leverage, you can make quite a good buck out of these if you catch the trade, right? So we were ready, we were prepared, we caught the trade early. Now, what are we looking for tomorrow? We are looking for a weekly close. Well, if we go to the weekly, come on, who goes to the weekly? Tell me, comment in the in the comments, comment a W. If you can type W, how do you say W, or do you say W, or do you say W? I don't know. But comment W in the comments below if you check the weekly. If not, comment 12-minute or something else, because we know we love the 12-minute on this channel, right? So the weekly, we're trying to get back up. To me, I don't look at the weekly. To be all fair, unless I'm looking at longevity of the chart in Bitcoin, something like that. But if we go to, let's say, the 4-hour, I do check the 4-hour quite often, right? Where are we going? Well, if I'm looking at this as a whole, we are flagging out. We have this thing over here that I've had marked out for yonks, as they say in England, for yonks, right? They say yonks? Yeah. Wow. It's taking a while to load. Sorry about that. In the meantime, can we get, you ought to know better? You ought to know better. You ought to know better, Alex, that what's going to happen tomorrow? Well, what's going to happen weekly close? Alex, are we all going to chase the Bitcoin together? That's a pretty cool photo, right? Screenshot it, share it with your missus. Say, you know, Bitcoin's going to save the world. We're about freedom here. So where are we looking for? We are looking to move up. That's my opinion. Now, what backs that up? Well, we've had a lot of green signals here. We've had a lot of exhaustion. We're at the top of the range. If I turn on the VRVP, we can see that we have this big volume node that we need to get past. Now, last week, very negative, right? Very negative. If I go over to the S&P, we have come down on the S&P and we have hit resistance, right? Sorry, we've hit resistance. So zoom into the S&P. We have hit resistance. We have good support levels over here, right? At 39.22. We've had this marked out for a while. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Can we move back upwards on the S&P? That will ultimately affect Bitcoin. Where are we with the Dixie? We're looking at the Dixie, the money charts. What's going on here? Is the dollar exhausted? Has it come down so much where it needs to pump, or do you think we're going to keep coming down to lower levels? Well, right now, it looks like we're going to come up. So what does that mean? Opposite for Bitcoin, we might come down. So there's conflicting evidence here in the actual stock markets. Do we have news coming out? Well, yes, we do. On the 14th or the 15th, make sure you check economiccalendar.com, right? And you can see when the Fed is going to give their interest rate hike. Well, we've had this marked out on our interest rates for quite some time, and we're saying we're going to get a pump, right? I've been saying for the past week we're going to get a pump. Have I not? Have I not? Yes, I have. Okay, so we're going to get a pump. What does that mean for us? Well, that means, I'm on the wrong chart. I'm so sorry about that, guys. What does that mean for us? Well, that means that by the time of the 14th, we should be setting up for a pump, right? Uh-oh, there's that green bar. There's that green bar that we're going to pump. So I hope you don't have this on 2x, because I'm really excited. I'm really pumped up. I've probably had too much tea tonight, but I'm excited for you guys to have your weekly close. I got to drive around all day tomorrow. See, I want to say that a working man, a carpenter working man can come in here, learn the charts, learn how to mark out levels, support and resistance, pull fibs, learn volume levels, come here and extract money from the market. The common man can prevail in these markets. You're not too late and you're not too stupid. You're smart enough, and you're here with us, and we will learn together. We'll mark these out for each other, and we will grow, because it's all about love. It's all about community, right? So I'm going to mark out these same levels for all of you. And we're going to look at these charts, and we're going to be like, you know what? Let's get some money. You know, we got the Italian colors over here. That was just by mistake. But you know what? It looks cool. So this is the 13th to the 15th. Somewhere in between here, we're getting a pump. That's my call, right? So how would we set up? Let's pull out this. So we got a big move up, right? Bingo, bango, continuation, right? Can we see something like this? Absolutely, right? Continuation. Can we continue and consolidate? Absolutely. Can this move over to here, right? I believe we'll see something like this, where we bing bong around here until Mr. Market Maker decides he wants to make a move, and then inevitably we followed by the pump, right? Boom, right? This is like the thing in Thor when they shoot from the sky and they land, but we're going upwards, all right? This is the elevator. We're going to take the elevator up. So these are my thoughts. I believe we got to trade the ranges and be patient. This week we're going to have some definite signals. I'll be here with you the whole time posting my levels. But right now, the levels pretty much remain the same, right? We're coming up. We've tapped the volume area high. We've come back down, rejected, right? That's why the title's name is Fake Out, right? Now we've come back down. We're consolidating in this area. Where can we go from here? Well, if we look at some local, right? This is it. This is it. So I'd expect either come up, touch this one here, which we'll mark out. Come down, touch this one here, right? Those are our first two places we're looking. Those are fibs. Those are pulled, right? Resistance, support, right? We got the volume area high, right? Same levels. We got one below here, volume area low, plus a nice, beautiful, if you pull a fib from the bottom here up to the top here, you get this beautiful 17K zone. This 17K zone is a psychological level too. Don't forget whole numbers. It's very easy to type 17000, enter trade. 000, enter trade, right? Because it's psychological. It's like, okay, do you ever take profits at 50s or 25s or whatever? It just seems like acceptable. Well, this is what people do, especially when you got lots of money and you don't really care. You're just going to take your profits and run, right? Or I'll enter here. It sounds good, right? 17 is my number. We ain't one of those guys. We come with a plan to extract money every single day. The key thing is having good risk management. We can get a move up here. If we break this value area high, expect us to make a big move up here, right? We do not have much above here, right? We do not. So we got to be prepared. We got to be ready to trade. And we got to be vigilant. Let's mark another level out here because I knew we had another one. Alt H, right? Change the color of that because that's red and that's dangerous. I use that to mark out where my entries are in my trade so I don't get confused with the lines on my chart, right? Keep these all nice and pretty for you guys. And let's come to these charts and let's make some money, right? Let's make some money. I believe in all of you. I love you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe, right? I'm going to start doing hearts because hearts are more important. Love to each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me. God bless. Peace out. Alex O Crypto, Otter Gang.